Star-Lord!
Oh, hey.
You must know why I am contacting you.
But yeah, I wasn't gonna throw out Lila to convince, because it doesn't feel right to do that. It feels very cheap. Although the We Are Family is really corny, but hey. Corny beats cheap, right?
Alright. Huh.
Any idea who that could be?
Star-Lord!
Oh, hey.
You must know why I am contacting you. Admit it! Admit what you have done!
Sorry. I don't recognize this number. Who is this?
You know who this is! Hala, the accuser! You have taken Baldin hostage, and I want him back. I do not know how you did it, but I want him back, now!
I want the Eternity Forge back in my hands. You return that to me, you get your son.
You think I will just forfeit it to you? Absolutely not.
Mother!
Well, look who it is.
Please, Mother. Just do as they ask.
What are you planning to do with him? If you harm him in any way, I will repay it 1,000-fold to you.
Well, that all depends on you. If you don't want anything bad to happen to your son...
No one threatens me.
I just did.
You are the most infuriating person I have ever encountered. I have always heard of the insolence of human beings, but meeting them in person is infinitely worse. I understand now why many have attempted to destroy your planet.
That felt good.
I can't believe you hung up on her. I've always wanted to do that.
You have a real way with people, Peter.
I know my mother. She'll be setting a course for nowhere right now. None of your friends or associates are safe. Even your home worlds could be at risk. I fear she cannot be stopped. If you don't stand against her, no one will.
The odds are extremely low. But somehow the Guardians always pull through.
I hope you're right.
If she's coming for us on Nowhere, we need to hurry, Peter.
Keep the engine running. I'll be back soon.
Are we on Drax Island? Yet?
How do you know where he'll be? Kylos is so vast.
Kamaria is the most important thing in Drax's life. I know exactly where he'll be. Drax? Hey, Drax! You here?
Okay, is he digging his own grave?
There you are.
Have you no respect for the dead, Peter Quill? This is a sacred place. It is meant for family.
Oh.
Your screaming does nothing but irritate my ears.
Oh, I had no idea. I am so sorry, man.
Of course you did not know. Because you do not think of anyone but yourself. That is the human in you.
Look, we've got a job to do. Hala is still out there and she is wreaking havoc. We gotta get out of this place.
This place. This is the place I buried my daughter. I came here to spend my remaining days by her side. I know why you have come. But I am finished with the Guardians. My warrior spirit has been extinguished. There is nothing you can say to reignite it.
Oh, I'm not just gonna leave you here.
I do not remember asking you to come in the first place. There is room for only one in this hole. You remind me of my daughter. Very stubborn. Kamaria would often try to provoke me when she thought I was ignoring her. I refuse to be provoked. Leave! I told you to leave! Why aren't you leaving?
Make me. Ah.
Wow. You know, I think Kamaria would be ashamed of what her father has become here. I mean, Drax the Destroyer, a grown man just wallowing in his own grave.
You dare to assume what my daughter would think? As if you know anything about her?
Yeah, that was kind of low.
So be it! Fight me, Quill! I will stab these feelings out of my body, and you will help!
Can we talk?
Whoa, 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 whoa. No, I'm not gonna fight you.
Here I come! Ah!
I don't want to shoot him.
Drax, one of us is gonna get hurt if this keeps going on. Most likely me.
No, I don't want to shoot him. I don't want to shoot him. Can I? Do I have to avoid? Fine, I'll avoid. Nope, I don't want to. Nope, nope.
I thought I had found new purpose with the Guardians. But you killed Thanos. You refused to let me guard the cyborg. You did not even let me sacrifice myself for the others. At every turn, I have been denied.
Surrender. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, Drax. You win.
Thank you, Quill, for returning my warrior spirit to me.
Yeah. No problem, buddy.
We cannot let Hala continue her reign of terror. She must be stopped. And I will help you.
Glad to hear it, Drax. So let's go stop her.
Nice. All it takes is
Soon.
a beating.
Let us enjoy the quiet for a moment longer. Moment over. We should leave now. Now that I am here, I suppose we now must retrieve the hairy infant.
Neither of those things is true. This is fur, dummy.
Oh. I assumed you would get me first, as I am your favorite and most loyal friend, who has never done you any harm and has harmed all of your enemies.
You're
repeatedly. I will list them in order of harm.
You really don't have
From
to.
along the Pincher, the alien who kicked you in the shin. Servo 66, the robot who electrocuted your groin area. Thune, aka Kulinian Hoon, aka George, who ran you over with his hover chair.
You'll always be first in my heart.
Your actions prove otherwise. And I could never fit in your heart.
Oh, I missed this.
Welcome home, everyone.
I am Groot.
Groot says it's so good to see you all.
Look at you, Peter. Somehow you managed to get us all back in the same room. I didn't think we'd see each other after last time.
Unless, you know, we ended up in the same prison. Again.
Good times.
Thanks, guys, for coming back. I know we've all been through a hell of a lot together. Now, I wish I had better news for you, but, things have turned into a galactic war zone out there.
Yes. Hala has begun killing innocent people to resurrect her army.
And she's coming after us next.
Hala has the Forge, her son, and an unlimited army. Yet she still considers us a threat?
Actually, that's a long story. Balden, come say hi.
Hello.
You have taken her son prisoner! You are not the pathetic warrior I so often think you to be.
Well, he
I
wants
was
to-
not kidnapped. I am here to help.
Balden is here to help us. He's a good guy. He promised to play bait for us to lure out Hala.
Whatever stops her from what she's about to do. The killing. It can't go on like this.
This does give us emotional leverage.
But we still have not gained any tactical advantage since the last time we fought her.
Hala is heading for nowhere. For us. I'm open to suggestions on how we approach this.
Well, you've been on her ship before. I can analyze the readings from last time and see if there's a way to take out her weapons. When in doubt, look to the data. There's gotta be a weak spot or two we can exploit.
If Hala's ship has a weakness, I know you'll be able to find it.
Flattery will get you everywhere, Pete. I'll do my best.
Hala isn't going to go easy on us. We'll have to prepare to take her down.
I'll be on the bridge, Pete. Come talk to me when you get the chance.
I am Groot.
Thanks, Groot.
Alright, let's talk to everybody. Let's check out Blue. Hey, Blue.
How's it going, Blue?
Shove your hand in his mouth.
Aw, it's a good boy. Or girl. Do space worms even have a gender?
When it grows up to become like that big one, it's gonna be
You
our
still own
friend
50
and
units from
destroy
our last
everything for
sparring
us. I
practice.
can't wait.
Quill, I was waiting for you. I wish to apologize.
For what?
I realize I have not been the same since we slew Thanos. It was selfish of me to leave the Guardians. It put the entire team at risk. For that I am deeply sorry, and I hope you can accept my sincere apology.
Aw. Aw.
Apology accepted, Drax. Don't worry about it.
Can we
Good.
hug?
Now let us repress these feelings and never speak of them again. I will try to redeem myself once again in the coming battle against Hala.
Can we hug? Can we hug? Kylos is a pretty cool place. Yeah, it is.
I never saw Kylos in person before I found you. I gotta admit, it's pretty cool.
You keep using that word cool. Kylos' atmosphere has always been sweltering with heat. You clearly have an inferior sense of temperature.
You ready for one last battle?
I do not believe this will be our last battle. But for Hala, it will be.
Later, Drax.
What happens later?
Oh, jeez.
Hey,
I miss
Gamora.
him.
Hey,
You look like you got a lot on your mind.
oh. I was just thinking about Nebula.
Oh,
When she died, it felt like a piece of me died too. I never considered what life would be like without her, and it still hurts. I still feel so guilty.
Gamora,
But having you here, knowing that I'm not alone in this, it's helped. More than I can say.
Yeah, I'll always be here for you. Aww.
No matter what happens, I am always gonna be here for you. You can count on it.
Hearing you say that helps the pain disappear. Even if it's just for a little while.
I will
So,
bring her back.
what was on your mind?
I have. Oh, let's do this first.
I'm, worried about taking on Hala.
I know what you mean, but the others look to you as their leader. Put on a strong face for them.
Like this?
Keep working on it.
Hey, by the way.
So, I think that we should, maybe talk. Just to talk about, you and me. I mean, I just care for you. A lot.
I know.
Oh, you do? Okay. So, how do you feel?
Peter, I just, maybe...
Yeah, yeah, of course, yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll just put a pin right in it. Just. That's the pin going in the, yeah. Just for later.
Yeah, she's still dealing with Nebula. You can't expect too much, right? Anyone else here? It's Mantis.
Amazing how much I miss the stars. Being trapped in a sarcophagus for so long.
Yes. Seeing them again after being dead. It's like... Star-Lord, I was hoping you might come by. I was ruminating on what you said earlier. Do you believe I could be a good leader? For the Kree?
Oh, better than Hala. But you aren't.
Well, you'd be better than Hala, that's for sure.
I think he
That
might.
does not set the bar very high.
I'm sorry.
It's just... I've been thinking about it for some time. And perhaps it's not as ridiculous an idea as I originally thought.
How did you die?
I know this is a touchy subject. It happened to me too. But how did you die?
Oh, well, years ago I worked at a reactor, mining and producing energy from my mother's war effort. There was an accident. As far as I know, no one made it out. My mother is different now. I don't even recognize her anymore.
For a Kree, you're pretty different.
I'll admit, most Kree are zealots, raised on the ideology that war and revolution are the only way to get things done. My mother taught me differently. She used to believe in reason and compromise before battle, but now, I'm probably a disappointment to her.
We didn't really get to know each other that well. Tell me about yourself.
There's not much to tell. I am Hala's only child. Other than that, there is nothing very interesting about me.
Oh, come on, that can't be true. I mean, you gotta have, some kind of hobby.
I dedicated most of my youth to studying Kree history, as well as galactic law, science, and philosophy. Does that count as a hobby?
Wow.
Oh my god, you are a total nerd.
I think that's fascinating, Baldin.
Oh, thank you, Mantis.
I gotta go. See you around.
Alright, Mantis.
Peter, hello. I've been telling Baldin all about you.
About me?
I was just telling him how you rescued me from being held as prisoner back at Emnios, how your feelings guided you to my tomb, and you pried me from my stone prison.
I must admit, I did not think you were capable of such chivalry. Perhaps I was wrong about you.
Peter is one of the most heroic people I know.
Is that so?
Yeah, I'm more of a mixed bag, really. A little good, a little bad.
From where I'm standing, you're more than just a
what was
little
that
good.
glitch? You two are fast friends, huh?
So, you and Baldin seem to be getting along.
I was trapped for years in a sarcophagus, and Baldin has been, well, dead. It's nice to be able to relate to someone and have shared life experience.
Well, that is adorable.
It's not like that.
I'm glad you're back with us, Mantis.
Honestly, I'm glad too. I'm sorry I left before. I was just caught up in the moment, and the strain was too much on my emotions. I know it wasn't for very long, but being alone and surrounded by strangers was overwhelming. If Groot hadn't found me, I don't know what I would have done.
Once this is all over, what are you gonna do?
I hadn't considered it. I think maybe I'd like to travel. There's so much I never got to experience when I was locked away. It would be exciting to live my own life instead of laying down inside a box.
I should go. Lots of work to do.
Of course.
That was the awkward end. Star-Lord. Can we go into our room? Nope. Let's talk to... Who else do we have?
It's strange to have so many on the Milano now.
Where's Groot?
Worried that you're gonna be replaced?
Hey, Groot. Whoa, what? I'm not done yet. Hey.
I am Groot.
Thank you for sharing that memory.
Hey, thanks for showing me your memory. It put a lot of things in perspective.
Speaking of, what did you show him anyway?
I am Groot.
Oh yeah, Stash Lord. I almost forgot about that upper lip atrocity.
We got everyone back.
I can't
Hey.
believe we managed to get everyone back.
I am Groot.
Groot says the only reason we're all back is because of you. I'm inclined to agree.
Thanks, guys. You ready to kick some hollow butt?
I am Groot.
Wish we were all as optimistic about it as you are.
I'll see you around, buddy.
I am Groot.
You had me worried back there, Groot. Thought you were mad at me or something.
I am Groot.
Oh, hey.
Thanks,
we
buddy.
got the explosives.
This looks like a pile of...
You know, if
Are these explosives?
doesn't go our way, I just want to tell you.
I am Groot.
Huh.
Yeah, me too.
Alright, let's go read the thing. I don't really remember how much I read. Like, how far I... How
I
far...
am Groot.
Really?
Hello, Codex?
Pete got in touch with his feelings? That actually worked?
I am Groot.
Okay,
Go on.
let's start at the bottom. Yondu, leader update. I don't know. How come, wait. Okay, let's see. This is one of the most deadly things we've had to deal with since we ended up in, okay, I don't, is that a D? Drobino. I'm just gonna assume it's a D. Drobino, and that's saying a lot. They're like pop rocks, but even worse. Still, they're useful if handled carefully. If you're reckless, things don't turn out so well. Milano, yes, I have read this. The Revenant, I think I've read this. The Kree. Okay, update. Let's read the update. Okay, I found out a little more about the Kree, ancient warrior race bent on conquering the universe, out to kill the Guardians, blah blah blah. Who cares, right? What makes the Kree special is how twisted they are. They are obsessed with genetic science, so they splice and dice their enemy, even on each other. I think I've read this. Anyway, these order came from their leader, the Supreme Intelligence, a giant brain that lives on Kree Lar. It's gross, trust me. The Kree had a bad run of luck and their numbers are dwindling after generations of war, which is fine by me. Only now, Hala seems determined to bring them all back. If that happens, that would really suck. The Collector, I think we've read this. Let's go with Star-Lord baby. Star-Lord baby, update checking. I am still awesome, yes. Update, hard to believe that he... okay. Let's read the ones at the bottom. Now, Rocket knows that the Eternity Forge left the team. Okay, here we go. Rocket left the team after our escape from the worm planet. Ah, Drobino. It is Drobino. Drobino, he was livid at how Groot... Oh gosh, I can't read today. He was livid at how Groot got scorched and Rocket said he was tired of having to stick his neck out for others. I also think he felt betrayed by how I sided so much with Gamora. It's not my fault. She's right most of the time. After some convincing, I was able to get him back with the Guardians, but it will take a lot to earn back his trust. Core, they didn't do anything, did they? Yeah. Core base. Oh, Nebula. Update. I told Gamora with Nebula is on the ship now. Assassin's sister reunited, gotta say. Not living that. I think I read this. Let's go here. I got to see Nebula's past firsthand today with the help of Mantis, seeing how Thanos treated her and how much she felt for Gamora. I don't quite know what to think of her. She's certainly not the same person anymore. Nebula has left the building and my ship. It's probably for the best. What? No. What? How dare you say that? How dare you? I am disappointed in you. Alright, turns out my vision, yeah, with that. Mantis. Okay, here are the webs. We didn't know it at the time, but the Kree world and Hala led us to was full of creepy crawlers. We don't know a lot about them. Some are tiny and harmless, others much worse. If you're underground, there's a good chance they want to be starting something. Lila, anymore? Yeah. Yes, this. We haven't read this, I think. Imagine an entire planet where everyone is just like Drax. Yep, I can't either. But from what I know, it was a beautiful and thriving world. He talks about the sacred forest where he hunted, or was hunted, I'm not sure, as a kid. Mount Kylos, and all of the friends he had as a warrior. Aside from the blood sport stuff, it sounds great, until Thanos showed up. Drax is probably the toughest fighter I know, and an entire planet full of Draxes weren't even able to stop Thanos. Their cities were destroyed by Thanos' forces, and now Drax is the last of his kind. Even if we were to visit, there would be nothing there for him. I think, yeah, read that. I think I read that. Hala, let's go with Hala. Update, we failed here. We failed, and now Hala controls the Eternity Forge, a relic so powerful that Thanos was willing to die for it. Now she is cutting through the galaxy, killing innocents as a sacrifice to resurrect her long-dead army of Kree. If we don't come up with a solution soon, we are in big trouble. Who am I kidding? We are in big trouble already. Half-world. Looks like Rocket was created in a lab. Okay, yes. Groot has a plant? That's weird. Okay, Groot is honestly, I think Groot might make a better leader of the Guardians than I am. He showed me how we all got together, and he reminded me why we need to stay together. He's the best out of all of us, and we're all pretty awesome, so that's saying something. Gamora. Update. Let's go with this anyway. Gamora's memory of her mission with Nebula was really painful to experience. Oddly, the memory reminded Gamora of the good times with her sister, even though Nebula totally stabbed her. So glad I never had a sibling. After everyone decided to ditch, Gamora stuck around. That's why I trust her above everyone else. She accepts me for all my mistakes, no matter what. And I make a lot of mistakes. But I know, whatever lies ahead of us, she always got my back. Oh my god, you idiot. Are you the single most idiotic person in the galaxy? Why would you tell her that? What were you thinking? Now you've gone and made it awkward. Oh my god, how old are you? 12? You never tell them. Never, idiot. Fun times. Fun times. Celestials. What are Celestials? Okay, Celestials are the oldest and probably most powerful being in the whole universe. At least that's what I was told. Most of what I know about them are from stories Yondu told me when I was a kid, and you know how reliable he can be. The truth is, nobody knows what their deal was. The Celestial all disappeared long before any of us were born. Some of their corpse or were turned into colonies like nowhere, and other traces of them are highly valued like by wackadoos like the Collector. I'll take a Celestial over the Kree any day. Baldin is the son of Hala, and his death is what made her chase after the Eternity Forge in the first place. Because I powered up the forge, it's my fault. We have to deal with not only the two of them, but their ever-growing army of resurrected Kree. Yeah. Okay, maybe I made a mistake along the way. Like his mother, Baldin wants to regrow the Kree Empire, something that anyone who's not part of the Kree Empire should worry about. Still, he's much more interesting in deal-making than in going to war. At least, that's what he says. Update, I accepted his deal, but I don't really know if he can be trusted. Still, he might be our one chance at stopping Hala. Alright, that's that. Okay. Let's read this. Cosmos. Okay. Which is this? Lost a Jacket. I remember reading this Lost Jacket. Oh, jeez. Found a jacket, someone buried a jacket. Okay. What is this? As per your request, the Nova Corps will be expunging your criminal record immediately. Lawful citizen status shall be reinitiated. What? When did that happen? Wait, why is this? This is so weird. Like, some of them I have read already, and why is it showing not unread? Okay, jeez, come on. Like, see, I've read this. See, Howard, yes, I have. I am Groot. Yes, I am Groot. Yondu, see, yeah. Yeah, we have read all of this, so let's get out of here. Let's talk to Rocket.
What you got cooking?
Yeah, about that. I've been poring over the scans we got last time and we hit the Revenant. Good news is, I know what we gotta do to take Hala down. Bad news is, I don't know how we're gonna do it. We're gonna have to disable that super gun of hers if we want any chance of beating this. Simple, right? No more gun, no more dead people. I mean, we'll still have to deal with Hala herself, who still might very well kill us slowly and agonizingly.
Okay. Now you have my attention.
Right. So, far as I can tell, there's a number of key points on the ship to factor in. Here, 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 and here. That's as far as I've gotten.
Okay. So lay it on me.
What do you want to know?
Okay, let's talk about this part.
Huh. This place looks important.
Yeah, that's the computer core, where the ship's system can be accessed. We need someone to hack into the computer. It's vital in getting that weapon offline.
How about this?
What's this?
The main hull system. You might not remember, but it was filled with those cryopods. And because somebody charged up the Eternity Forge, all those dead Kree are now alive Kree, and will need to be dealt with. Big old hallway like this? Great place for a distraction.
Well, we did it for Lila and everyone else that wanted.
What's this one?
Dead people.
Those
alive.
are the access ways to the computer core. Kind of like the hard drive for the ship. If someone don't cover those access ways, reinforcements will be sent straight to the core and overwhelm the hacker in no time.
Is that the weapon?
Right. And I've actually got a plan for this one. It's got a couple of points on the outside of the ship where the energy is focused before it discharges. But get this, these points aren't guarded. They're just out there in the open. Probably because the Kree don't think anyone's insane enough to attack a super weapon head on.
I'll read that. Challenge accepted.
Sounds like a challenge. But I think we're up to the task.
If by we you mean you, then yes, we are.
Wait, what? Me?
You're the one with the jet boots. I got a slew of homebrewed explosives and deflectors. You'll plant the explosives on each of those energy points, and then when Hala fires the weapon again, boom! It'll blow itself up.
And what if they fire the weapon before I'm done planting the deflectors?
Just finish before that happens.
Great.
We need our hacker to take down the shields and clear a way for you to plant the explosives. Someone to guard that hacker from any attacking Kree, and a third person to stage a distraction to keep them occupied. But as far as plans go, it's pretty insane. And,
Suicidal?
yeah, that word.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Mike, yeah.
This is my favorite kind of plan. It's got all the adjectives.
Mine too. Oh, I almost forgot. We need someone to grab Hala's helmet. Won't be able to trigger the weapon without it. It's probably in her quarters somewhere, so someone will have to steal it right out from under her nose. Or if it's on her head, right out from above her nose.
That sounds like you're volunteering, Rocket.
Oh yeah, tell the 40-pound guy to steal the helmet off a Kree accuser. Be serious, Pete.
All right, I'll pick who does what. Hacker, protector, distractor, helmet thief, and me.
Yeah, and if all that don't work, guess we'll just have to resurrect this guy and have him chop Hala's ships to pieces.
Oh, that is bad.
Good one.
That could actually work if the forge contains enough power. And if we could reacquire it.
Well, we'll call that Plan B?
When in doubt, let magic save the day.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad. So that means that I kind of have to know which one of them is good at what. So I'm doing the butt thing. I mean, the thing at the end. And, oh, let me think. Stealing. Who's fast at stealing? Stealing, helmet, and fighting. Oh, they're all pretty good at fighting. Oh, jeez. Hey, Groot. Let me pick one for you first.
I am Groot.
Assign a role. Yes, let's do that.
If we're going to attack the Revenant, we all need a job to do.
Yeah, let's, well, the computer. Alright, you know what? This is what's gonna happen. We have 4, so, Rocket, of course, he's gonna hack the computer. It would be funny to get Drax to do it. Oh, I kinda want to do that. I want to have a save point and then just get Drax to hack the computer. That would be so funny. Anyway, Rocket is doing this, and then I'll have Groot protect him. I'll have Gamora retrieve the helmet, because she's stealthy like that. And Drax can create a distraction. You know, this is the most boring setup ever. Shall I go with boring, or should I go with whatever is like the least appropriate?